Oh my god! I'm such a douche! I really have to pee! I couldn't think of another thing to say there. Hello everybody, welcome back to Screwing Around Saturdays. We're doing Super Smash Bros Brawl in this one, and we got the melee menu music. Holy crap, my TV is very loud right now. So yeah, how's everybody doing? It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday again. I generally play as a random character whenever I play this. The thing I like about random characters is you can't just really like go and pick again. Let's see here. Settings, stock, always stock. You never play on anything other than stock. And I'm gonna get like a bunch of comments from people who are like, "Oh, you're not playing regular tournament rules. You're strong and fat." Like I don't care. I don't give a crap about tournament rules. I play this game casually, like all the time. But yeah, it is Tuesday again, and I really don't like Rob in this game. I don't know how to use him at all. But yeah, this is a game that I never really gave enough credit to. I've always said that this is the weakest in the Smash Bros series, and in all honesty, you know what? I would sort of tend to agree with that. I actually couldn't say if this is the weakest or if the N64 one is the weakest. All I know is that Melee is obviously the best one, and anybody who says otherwise has obviously not played any of the other two Smash Bros games. Like, they've obviously not played all three Smash Bros games if they disagree with that statement. But the reason that I'm playing Suck is A, because I hate the stage and I hate this character, and B, because I'm using a Wii Remote and Nunchuck to play this, and I almost always use a GameCube controller. But unfortunately, because of the fact that I am playing this on a Wii U, I cannot use the GameCube controller. Like, I know there are adapters that you can buy online. Holy crap, that was like death raining from everywhere. But I know there are adapters that you can buy that will allow you to use a GameCube controller on a Wii U, like through the Wii Remote slot. But in all honesty, you know, I really can't be bothered to go out and buy one because A, they're like, I don't know, they're like $30 or something like that. It's stupid. And B, it's like, you know, if I really want to play with a GameCube controller that bad, I will go get my Wii U disc reader fixed so that I can play GameCube games, and then I'll get rid of my GameCube because, like, other than the fact that I don't have a Wii that has a working disc reader for GameCube games, I don't really have any reason to have a GameCube. I guess the Game Boy player is a good reason, so I guess I wouldn't get rid of my GameCube. Wow, I suck. Holy crap. I'm like losing hardcore here, and everybody else is really small. So this is my chance. Now is your opportunity, Kev Dog, to go and be really annoying to everybody else. But no, this is a stage that I really just don't really have much of an idea of what's going on, and a character that I really just don't have much of an idea what to do with, so I'm just hoping that somebody gets all three pieces of Dragoon so that a final smash can appear. Because that's one of the big things about this game that, like, is kind of to me, is because, like, there's the Dragoon item, and I really don't like it just for this particular reason, but, like, if you have the Dragoon item on the field, you cannot have a final smash appear until somebody uses the Dragoon by collecting all three parts, which is really difficult to do if it's a 4-player match. Now, like, 2 or 3 players, not so bad, but at the same time, like, you have to damage, like, if I have, say I have 2 parts, which I do, you have to damage me a lot less than I would have to damage Sonic to get his part of the Dragoon. And I'm not dodging, that's why I'm sucking so much, because I'm just, like, sort of standing there and taking all the hits, but whatever. My two Dragoon parts, oh no, I need them so that I can fuck over Sonic or someone. I guess Pit has it now. Shit. Pit! Oh my god. But yeah, I find the matches, oh wow, you know what? ZB1 plus, holy crap, that's an awkward button combination on this controller. I just stopped it because I don't think anybody really wants to sit there and watch a bunch of computers play. hey, let's play as Klaus, because why not? Yeah, for anybody who's played Mother 3, I want to play as Lucas because I've been playing through Mother 3 recently, but this is a game that has a lot of really good stages, but the problem with it is that the characters aren't balanced very well in their fighting. Oh, and it's the Mr. Saturn board he appears on. I never even noticed that, because it's literally been that long since I played this game. Like, I have not played this game in a very long time. And he can also not use PK Thunder, and I had no idea what I just did there. It's really cool when you actually look at the alternate designs for a lot of these characters. Like, Captain Falcon, like, he's playing as Blood Falcon right now. Like, I'm playing as Klaus, not Lucas, who is arguably the superior of the two. But Lucas is the protagonist. You let him have the protagonist role, or just be like the main guy. But I'd say Klaus is like the better character. Oh yeah, and that's the needle pull thing. I never even noticed that until right now. Like, I was kind of thinking that that's what that was, but I wasn't 100% sure. Probably should have lowered the damage ratio. We'll, like, increase the damage ratio a little bit, because it's going to take a really long time for everybody to die in this. Like, this is going to be a really long match is what I'm saying. Oh my god, PK Thunder! There we go. And what do I have? Oh, I have a Smart Bomb, okay. There we go. Die, Snake! Die! Nobody likes you. Everybody get a taste of my bat. See, I was playing this a couple weeks ago with one of my friends, and basically all I did throughout the entire match that we had was sit there and use the same move over and over again with whatever character that I used. And I used Lucas at one point, and I kept using PK, whatever side B is. I think it's PK Fire. Yeah, it's PK Fire. I constantly use that, and that it can get really cheap after a while if you constantly use it. Now I'm doing something kind of ballsy here. Like, if you don't know, if you've never played Brawl, well, Super Smash Bros Brawl, then you probably wouldn't know this, but Super Smash Bros Brawl introduced something called Final Smashes. They also introduced assist trophies. The Final Smashes are basically like this orb that appears that will let the character basically unleash their ultimate attack, and it's different from every character. It was kind of a cool mechanic, but at the same time it kind of broke the game into like just basically fighting until his Final Smash appears and then like killing everybody on the screen with one of those. Like, they should have like nerfed it a little bit. And I don't know when the definition of nerf changed from like being really like nerf to me will always mean like making something better, not making something worse. And I don't understand when that definition changed, because it always used to be known as like making something like a lot better than it originally was. Like, if I were to describe, I don't know, Captain Falcon. Dude, what the hell? That was totally mine. You son of a bitch. And now you're going right for me. Thank you, douche nozzle. Oh god, get the hell out of there. Oh god, yeah. There's basically very little way that you can dodge that effectively. Snake is listed as one of the best characters in this game based on like tier list. I don't have the tier list memorized or anything like that. I don't go by it. I don't think like, oh, this person's playing as like Captain Falcon, so let's play as somebody who's higher on the tier list. Or like, let's always play as Meta Knight in this game. I think Meta Knight is one of the worst characters in this game, in all honesty. Like, I almost never play as him because I just really don't like the way that he controls. But yeah, apparently competitive people seem to think that like this is like, well, that Meta Knight is like the greatest character of all time, and like to the point where he's been like tournament banned. I think, I don't know if he actually has been. Or oh, that's PK Magnet. Okay, I don't think he can actually use that either. Hoping to get this thing right here. Yeah, PK Starstorm. Unleash utter hell on everybody. Because why the hell not? It's not. What the hell? Stupid King of Red Lions. God damn it. Like, you screwed me over enough in my Wind Waker LP. Now you're screwing me over here. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Whatever. Not a big deal. I will survive. I will survive. You know, as they say. So, it is today, April 15th. And yesterday was my last day of class at university ever, and it making me excited. One of my friends was telling me that like they had their last class like over the weekend. Well, not over the weekend, but like on Friday, and then on Friday after their last class, we went out to celebrate and stuff like that, and then like went to somebody's house and had like champagne and like, holy crap! Did I just jump on that guy's head? Can you do that in this game? That's awesome. Jesus Christ. God damn it. Don't steal my final smash, you son of a bitch. Oh, you son of a whore. I hate you. Go die in a hole, please. Oh, shit. That was the greatest jump I've ever done in my entire history of playing Smash Bros. But, yeah, one of my friends was saying that, like, they realized on Saturday that they were done classes and, like, sat in their car in a parking lot and just bawled like a 4-year-old child. It's actually kind of funny, but it's pretty sad too, like when you really think about it. Like, I don't know, I'm done classes in university. I'll never have to sit through another lecture again, but at the same time, some of them were really good. Oh, that's an assist trophy, by the way. That's, like, they do damage to opponents. Sometimes they're more effective than that. Most of the time they're more effective than that. Sometimes they're really annoying, so, I mean, what can you do? But yeah, I had my last class at university yesterday, and it kind of made me sad. And then the actual last class that I had, the prof didn't even show up. Like, he never said that he wasn't showing up, or anything like that, but he just didn't show up. It was like, what the hell, dude? Like, you're supposed to come to these things. Jesus Christ, but yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal because, like, he said that he was just gonna go over, like, final exam material, but at the same time, it's like, dude, like, I kind of wanted to go to my last class at university and actually have it mean something, you know? And this is the point where it just basically becomes like a competition to see who can get the final Smash Ball. Like this, like, basically, I think I probably just won the match if he's retarded. Wow, that was really ineffective. I think I took more damage during the animation for that than he did. Oh god. Well then, that was the thing that just happened. Sticky bomb! Don't walk into it. Dude, don't punch it! Don't be retarded. But yeah, yesterday at my university, there's something known as Bermuda Shorts Day on the last day of class. And honestly, if you Google that, you could probably figure out where I went to university, but I'm just not gonna say for the sake of not saying. But anyways, yeah, it's basically this campus-wide party. I didn't even need to use PK Starstorm. And basically, everybody gets really, really drunk before Bermuda Shorts Day actually starts, and then there's a really lame beer gardens where everyone just sort of stands around, and there's like a really crappy band that's always playing. And yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Who else is in this game that's not in any of the other games that I really want to play as? That's like Ness was Lucas was basically it, because I've been playing Mother 3, but I don't know, Samus. I seem to remember Samus being pretty good in this one. Dark Samus, yes. I don't know, let's pick a stage. I want to play in New Pork City. I, like, never play on New Pork City. Where is it? Where's New Pork City? Right here. Yeah. And that is not from Earthbound. That is from Mother 3. You stupid game. Oh, this is the 16 Melodies song. I love this song. Or is this Pollyanna? I don't remember. Oh, no, this is Snowman! Oh, this is my favorite song in the series. Like, this is such a great song. It's so happy, but at the same time, it's like great. I don't know, but like it's one of the few songs that's actually in all 3 games. Like this, Pollyanna, and the 16 Melodies are in all 3 games. Like the 16 Melodies, the first 8 are in Mother 1, and the second 8 are in Earthbound, and then they're all 16 together in Mother 3 at one point. I think it's like credit theme almost, but they're not really overly mentioned. I mean, there's the melodies in the 2 games, and then there's the needles in Mother 3. So I personally like Mother 3 the best of the 3 games. I don't even think there's a competition as to which one is the best of the 3, but I'm LPing Earthbound because I want to. First of all, I really want to LP Earthbound. Like, the way I just said, like, I'm LPing Earthbound made it seem like I don't want to, but I really want to. Like, don't get me wrong. It's a fantastic game, but it is not the best in the series. And yeah, I don't know, it seems appropriate. I can't, wow, I was gonna say that was extremely ineffective, but then two computers just like sort of walked right into it, but whatever. And I died the second I turned into Zero Suit Samus. Basically says something about how good Zero Suit Samus is. I think Zero Suit Samus is terrible in this game. I don't really know why I played as Samus, but whatever. Oh, this song is just so great. There's the ultimate Chimera. Oh my god, it's so great. Anybody who hasn't played Mother 3 will have no idea what any of this means. So yeah, I mean New Park City. Nobody's gonna have any idea what it is. The first time I got Brawl, like the first time I played it, I'm like, who the hell is Lucas? And the same time with the first time I played Melee, because that was the first Smash Bros game I got, I was like, who the hell is Ness? Like, I knew who all the characters were except for Ness, and I was like, who the hell is this random dude? Like, it's weird. Dude, go away. I don't want to be Landmastered. This is turning out to be an extremely ineffective Landmaster for Fox. You probably should have just given that to me so that I could turn back into good Samus. But yeah, as I was saying before, yesterday was Bermuda Shorts Day. There's a beer garden, so basically everybody stands around, and then afterwards, there's always after parties and stuff like that, but generally everybody's like, most people are too drunk by like 10 in the morning to actually be able to go to an after party that starts at like 7. So yeah, like it's really tiring being drunk all day. Like, anybody who hasn't probably has no idea what I'm talking about, but yeah, it's actually really tiring being drunk all day. Like, you were tired by the time you go to bed, and it's like, oh, my bed is so wonderful, but the next day you wake up and it's like, oh, I feel terrible about myself, which is why I basically didn't do Bermuda Shorts Day this year, is because I didn't feel like going out and getting really drunk, so yeah, but instead, after, like, at 7 o'clock or so, I picked up my mom's boyfriend at the airport, and, afterwards I was like, hey, I got invited to this party, let's go. And, it was right nearby the university, and, anybody who, like, watches the news or anything like that, I don't know if this made, like, international news or anything, but, dude, I really want to not be Zero Suit Samus anymore, because she sucks. Like, she really sucks. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I went to a party, and, I heard down the street, like, as I was leaving, there was, like, screaming and stuff like that, and a bunch of cops had just shown up, and, like, I was like, holy crap, what the hell happened? Because this was at a different party than the one I was at, but, like, I was actually supposed to go to that party anyways. I got invited to both, and I chose, like, hey, let's go to this one instead. And, turns out 5 people got stabbed and killed at this party, so it was like, well, it's really a good thing that I didn't go to that one then, because that could have been me. And it's like, why do people do that at a party? Why do people just go and be like, oh, let's freak out over everything and just stab and kill a bunch of people? Like, what does that accomplish in your life? Like, seriously, what does that accomplish? First of all, it just makes people sad. Because, like, it's the last day of university. A lot of people, they're graduating, so it's the last day of their, like, undergrad. And, like, myself included. And you think of that, like, that's sort of a thing you think of that, like, is how university ended. It's like, oh, well, it ended by 5 people getting stabbed and killed. So, yeah, I mean, it's really, it puts a damper on everything, if you know what I mean, but... yeah, I don't really know what to think of it other than that. Oh crap! Jesus, this is why I don't like Zero Suit Samus, is because her up B, it's like, it's only effective if you grab onto a ledge, but I mean, you can try it repeatedly. She also doesn't really have anything that, like, does a lot of damage, it seems. Like, does her down smash do a lot? Like, it's not damage really that I'm looking for, it's knockback. Because she doesn't really have any finishing moves, it feels like. Like, I don't generally use her B moves a lot, but I don't generally use B moves a lot anyways, like, just as a generality. Star Wolf does not have Landmasters. I just want to point this out. They only have Wolfen, which are, like, eh. And I really I need a final smash. The items are on high. Why isn't one showing up yet? Oh, I guess one did just show up, because there, as I was saying that, there was like somebody on the screen that had a Final Smash going, but, oh, I thought I just killed Mario there. I just knocked people into the Ultimate Chimera just to kill them. But yeah, it puts a real damper on the whole university experience, thinking about that, and it's like, really, did somebody really have to go to a party, freak out, and then just kill a bunch of people? Like, if you really think about it, like, what does that accomplish in actuality? Nothing. Like, nothing other than just, like, death. Which, like, you could argue that for killing people in general, but I mean, sometimes you kill people to protect other people. Ooh, finally! I don't even care if I got anybody with that. Yes! Finally, I gotta be real Samus again. I gotta be cheap to shoot missiles at everybody from afar. Or just, like, not suck complete ass. Yay. That's the one thing. Like, that is one of the things that sort of breaks this game for me, is the fact that Samus just sucks if you get a Final Smash. Half the time when I play this with friends, we turn off Final Smashes because it just gets to a point where it's like, oh, well, I got that Final Smash and you killed me, and then people get pissed off at each other. It's like it becomes just pointless competition at that point. I'm not really a super competitive kind of person. I know Tyler always tries to get me to be like, oh, go and play Smash Bros competitively, and I'm like, no, I don't want to, because I don't really have time to go and like jerk off, play Smash Bros like 14 hours a day, and I don't want to. Like, Smash Bros is one of those games I can play for like an hour max, and like, it's fun to play it for an hour. It's a lot more fun to play it with friends than to play it by yourself, but whatever. These matches are like a lot longer than when I did Melee. And by the way, I don't think I mentioned anything thus far, but I got a new capture card. My capture card actually died just randomly one day. I turned it on and it was just like, nope, I'm not gonna stand for that. Which is, I mean, it was good that it happened now because I actually just got a tax return and I had the money to go and get a new one. And the one that I got, okay, before I had the Hopage HD PVR Gaming Edition 1, now I got the Gaming Edition 2, which is, I don't really know if it's better because it only has an HDMI port, so I had to go and buy a converter from like S-Video to HDMI, which is kind of annoying. I talked about this in like more in depth, I think, in one of my Ocarina's Hive videos. I think it was part 18. It was the one where I was just getting into Ganon's Tower. I don't really remember, but I don't think that's gonna be out by the time this video goes out. So yeah, that's a thing. But when that video comes out, if you want more details on the whole fiasco, then like that would be the video to go to. Sorry, I just don't like repeating the same thing I say in like several LPs, because like I kind of did that with Pokemon Emerald and Ocarina of Time, and I kind of feel like nobody really wants to listen to me say the same thing like 4 or 5 times in different videos. Like, I think there have been 3 videos so far where I've like ranted about how terrible that my design group was. I'm just gonna sit here and talk, and then you guys just watch the computers play, because it's no different from watching me play. But yeah, but the third time I was like, nobody really wants to hear about this, but at the same time, it's like, for the last like 4 months, my life has basically just been like, hey, I got this design project, it's a pain in the ass, let's do it and work really hard. I put in over 400 hours into this design project, and I know that because we had to log our hours, and everybody else in my group put in like 150 max. It's like, I saw that and I was like pissed off about that, because they basically said that I didn't do anything at one point. But whatever, I'll stop ranting about that, because that's a thing to rant about, in that I've already ranted about several times. But yeah, like the reason why I think Pokemon Emerald was like, I don't know if a lot of people found it uninteresting or something like that, because I guess this is gonna go up after the finale, but I think people found it uninteresting mostly because like there wasn't really anything interesting going on in my life at the time. So it was like I would go and record in times where I was stressed, or like study breaks or something like that, and then it just wouldn't really turn out that well or something like that. Or maybe there was another reason, maybe people just didn't really want to see another LP of Pokemon Emerald, which I don't blame you. I mean, they're everywhere. That's one of the most LP'd games out there, is Pokemon Emerald. I think the most LP'd game is Super Mario 64, but I'm not 100% sure on that. for some reason, I feel like Earthbound is one that's less done than a lot of other games. I'm not entirely sure on that, but of the people that I can think of, I can only think of like two LPers that I know of that have done an LP of Earthbound. But yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that anyways. I was gonna start recording it today, but I was kind of thinking like, I'm kind of tired. I'll wait until like the perfect time and then I'll start recording it, because like, I don't know, it's the first part of an LP that you're really excited to do. It's like you gotta make it do good. And I'm thinking sometime around like, I don't know, maybe like the 2/3 mark into the LP or something like that. I have no idea how long it's gonna take, because the only LPs I've seen of Earthbound have been LPs where there was still an 11-minute video time limit. So I don't know, I'm thinking I'll make the videos a little bit shorter, but like I really have no idea how long it would take to do an LP of Earthbound. But I was thinking probably somewhere when I get closer to the end that I would probably toss another LP in there. And I don't know, I don't want to say anything as of yet, because I haven't even started LP in the game. Like I always do this. I get like too caught ahead of myself. I'm not Chugga Conroy, for God's sakes. Like, apparently, from what I've heard from people, that guy has his LPs planned out like a year ahead of time, which is just stupid. I mean, like, what if you have your LP planned out a year ahead of time, and then you're like, at one point, you're just like, I really want to do this like right now, and when you get to that point a year ahead of time where it's like you're actually doing the LP, it's like, I don't really care about it. Like, because I go through spurts like that. Like, I don't know, it was like a couple months ago I had this huge urge to LP Donkey Kong 64, like right now. And yeah, did I come in 4th? I came in 4th. I suck at this game. But yeah, I had a huge craving to LP Donkey Kong 64, and like, I was like, okay, well, I'll wait until Emerald's done. And in all honesty, if I waited until Emerald's done, like, if you ask me right now if I wanted to do Donkey Kong 64, my answer would be no. What else is in this game? There's Adventure Mode, the Subspace Emissary. There may be an LP coming in the future, probably not relatively soon, but of this, because it's a very LPable thing you can do. There's several mini games, target smash, boss battles. These are the boss battles from the Subspace Emissary. Sure, I don't know, I'll start this. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'll probably just do the first one and be like, hey, that's a thing. This is just like turning into random. Oh, hey, is it random order? Because I'm pretty sure Ridley is not the first boss of this. I'm pretty sure the first thing in the game is just like a boss. This is one of those guys I think that you need like really good aerial attacks for. It's good that they kept it accurate with the games, because like Lucas can totally use PK Thunder and PK Fire, but yeah, they kept Lucas accurate with the games in that he's relatively slow. I'm pretty sure he's the slowest party member. Maybe Kumatora is, I'm not too sure, in Mother 3. It's kind of like a toss-up, but holy crap, there's a giant pink thing. That's a pink thing. Duon. I don't even know what to think of that. But yeah, these bosses, these are the bosses of the story mode. I mean, there's nothing really like spoilery here, because it's a thing and stuff. Wow, that's a great way to describe it. It's a thing and stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's bosses of the story mode, but in all honesty, nothing's really like super epic. I don't think so, at least. There's like the fight with Rayquaza that's pretty damn epic, but other than that, I mean, that's basically about it. The final boss of the Subspace Emissary is like super anticlimactic, and you're just sort of thinking the entire time like, hey, Ganondorf is gonna be the final boss, but like they never do that. Ooh, I wanna fight Master Porky. I wanna fight Master Porky. Yeah. Too bad he's not in the absolutely safe capsule. He's just in his like regular thing. And yeah. That's kind of spoilery. Ignore what I just said. I'll probably just like silence it out or something, or bleep it or something along those lines. I don't actually know, but anyways, let's get the hell out of this boss battle thing. How do I do that? ZB1 plus. That's such an awkward button combination, especially for like the Wii Remote and Nunchuck. You gotta use like your left hand to hit plus or whatever. I do the home run contest. I'll do one home run contest with Toon Link. Holy crap, I have a decent high score with this. For the record, I have very little idea what I'm actually doing. Generally what you want to do is just damage this thing and then hit it with the home run bat. Like that. Bam! Let's see how far this sucker goes. Holy crap. There's no way that would actually slide that far. Did I actually just get a new record? Well, whatever. I think we can end that there. Thank you guys very much for watching, and next week we'll be doing something. I don't know if there's going to be one next week, but there will be things happening in the future, and we will do them. So anyways, goodbye, and thank you for watching.